Lego Marvel Superheroes is the best Marvel game, and damn it, I'll prove it to you.
Thanks for swinging by, Spider-Man.
You Avenger guys are really great at making a mess.
The story begins with Doctor Doom interrupting a chase between Iron Man and Silver Surfer by blowing up Silver Surfer's board and capturing him. The board shatters into different cosmic bricks which all end up at different locations. These cosmic bricks possess immense power, so naturally, Doctor Doom wants these bricks for
Doctor Doom's Doom Ray of Doom.
Sort of a mouthful, but alright.
So he teams up with Loki and hires a bunch of supervillains to do his bidding. From here on out, the goal of our heroes is to stop them. This story's biggest strength is its fan service, and no, this is not that cheap nostalgia bait bullshit done out of desperation. Let's begin with the roster, which has basically all the superheroes and villains you could ever want to play as. From Spider-Man to Ant-Man, from the Avengers to the Fantastic Four, from the Guardians of the Galaxy to the X-Men, hell, even the Vagina Candle Lady is here. Many characters even have alternate costumes, and if that wasn't enough, you can even create your own custom Frankenstein-ass superheroes. And they don't have characters just for the sake of it. There is so much attention to detail here, and I'm not just talking about the combat animations and moves. Iron Man does a robot dance when you leave him idle. Spider-Man can make a web cocoon and come out as Peter. It doesn't matter if you like the big muscular Venom or the agile one. Here, switch between both of them, cuz. Wolverine can't die, so when his health runs out, he leaves behind a skeleton which is darker in shade compared to Deadpool's because of the adamantium, and then you can also actually see his body regenerating. There is so much stuff like this that tells you this game was made by people who actually gave a damn about the source material. Lego Marvel Superheroes genuinely understands its characters and what fans like me want. Voice acting and animations are great. The casting is genuinely perfect with OGs like Roger Craig Smith for Captain America, Nolan North for Deadpool, Troy Baker for Loki, and Steven Blum for Wolverine, just to name a few.
Get a load of this guy.
Ooh, very theatrical with the lightning and everything. He is the god of thunder. It's sort of his thing.
The whimsical nature of these Lego games was basically perfected in Lego Marvel Superheroes, in my opinion. Character interactions are funny and charming. There were so many times when I was genuinely laughing my ass off.
Turn on S.H.I.E.L.D.'s arc reactor tracking software.
Tracking my arc reactor signatures?
Do you know how many times I've had to find you at some crazy party?
The set pieces are also just bonkers, like which other game has Magneto taking over Lady Liberty to f shit up? Another reason why the story is interesting all the way through is because it puts you in these dream team-up scenarios which just jiggles my fanboy balls. That brings me to the missions and gameplay. Missions in Lego Marvel Superheroes basically have you in a team of up to 5 heroes at the same time as you go from one iconic Marvel location to another to defeat various supervillains. From Savage Land to X-Mansion to Stark Tower to even Asgard, man. Like, what were they feeding these developers when making this game? The combat isn't deep or anything. I mean, you do have different types of attacks you can do with each character, but it's mostly just button mashing. The fun of the combat lies in the heavily destructible environments, satisfying visual and sound effects, and taking out a shit ton of enemies with different move animations and finishers depending upon the hero you've chosen.
I understood that reference.
It's also good that the game doesn't overdo combat so it doesn't get boring. Outside of beating ass and sending these poor bastards to Lego heaven, you build stuff and use superpowers of all your heroes together to solve puzzles and navigate through the levels. This is where shit really gets interesting. For example, using Cap's shield to deflect lasers to destroy out-of-reach turrets, or using Phoenix's mind control powers, but my personal favorite are the Mr. Fantastic transformations. Reed Richards is an absolute GOAT in this game. No way, no way, no way. Oh my god. My only big problem with the main missions is that the camera can absolutely screw you over at times. My guy, I can't even see where I'm supposed to jump. Level design is absolutely amazing because the game makes you use all these different superpowers in so many fun ways. It never gets boring and keeps things fresh by bringing in new heroes and switching up teams. This sentiment carries over to the boss fights as well. Now I don't know about you, but I personally can't think of any other game where you fight the Mandarin in a Hulkbuster armor on top of Stark Tower as Jarvis sends in the cavalry. Or a game where you use Captain America to deflect the Destroyer's laser onto Loki, then use Thor to rip apart the Destroyer piece by piece, leaving Loki to pull the classic "which one is the real me" trick, which is dookied on by Wolverine's super smelling. I'm telling you, man, this game just has that sauce to it. The soundtrack is a bop. Add to that a Stan Lee cameo in every mission, hilarious comedy beats, and even more cool moments sprinkled throughout the levels, and you have an absolute banger on your hands, ladies and gentlemen. It's this philosophy of simple but fun and engaging gameplay that just works really well here. It is genuinely mind-boggling how creative some of the missions in this game truly are, and I don't think I can do them justice in this video, so you really have to experience this stuff on your own. Also, missions are designed to be replayed at least once more. Let me explain. Missions have certain items which you can't interact with using the hero selection you currently have available in the mission during story mode. But when you complete a mission, you unlock free play for that mission, which lets you switch to any character you want at any time, just like in the open world. And now that I have brought it up, the open world in this game is fantastic.
Say that again?
First of all, just look at this, man. LEGO Marvel Superheroes' graphics have aged like fine wine due to its art style. The game is just very pleasing to look at, unlike your nearest day-thems. You have Stark Tower, X-Mansion, Baxter Building, Raft, the Shield Helicarrier, and so much more on the same map, and it's all been integrated so seamlessly. It is up to you if you want to swing around or zoom through the map at breakneck speeds. Now, my main problem with this type of traversal is that there is no room for slow and precise control. When you push the left analog stick forward, after like 2 seconds your character automatically starts going fast. There should have been a button press involved for this like there is for the boost. Moving on, are you playing as a character that doesn't have any special locomotive abilities? Well, worry not, my friend, because you can basically drive any vehicle you come across, whether it be land, sea, or air.
No. Wait.
Now, other than the simple joy of terrorizing New York as Thanos or any other villain of your liking, there are just so many fun and unique side activities here. I really recommend finishing the main story before fully exploring the open world, because then you'll have pretty much every character you need to interact with the various elements of the world to complete activities. You can solve various environmental puzzles to unlock different characters and golden bricks, take part in races, help people in need or other superheroes around the map, and a lot of other creative stuff. Damn, dude. Never thought I'd ever see the Human Torch riding a gorilla. Hell, you can even fight the Sentinels, bro. There's also bonus missions here which you can unlock by collecting gold Lego bricks. These are narrated by Deadpool
Iron Man! Spider-Man! And Captain Goody Two-Shoes Man!
and are a nice excuse for the game to put you in battles against villains that didn't make it into the main story. No part of the map feels empty. The game world is just filled to the brim with cool content, and this shit was so legit that I 100%ed this game back in the day. In conclusion, LEGO Marvel Superheroes feels like a return to a much simpler, more sincere and earnest time when Marvel was genuinely peak and wasn't putting out absolute stinkers on the regular. I have so many fond memories of this game from back when I was a kid, and it was an absolute blast to come back to it and see how well it has aged. Don't get me wrong, I still love Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1 and especially Ultimate Alliance 2, but this game just takes the cake for me, man. And just like those games, it is insanely more fun when you play couch co-op with friends. LEGO Marvel Superheroes really feels like a game that was made by fans for fans, which is very rare in these days where the norm seems to be
don't ask questions, just consume product and then get excited for next products.
You can genuinely tell the developers cared about what they were making, because there is so much passion put into every aspect of this game. It doesn't matter if you're a fan of the comics, animated shows, or the movies from a goated era, there is gonna be something for you to enjoy here. Speaking of enjoying, here's another video that YouTube thinks you might enjoy, so be sure to check it out as well. As always, subscribe and I'll see you next time.